right. So, started with that astrogen. We got it in, believe it. So I mean, I was a day ahead of Vince. We got fermentation going. I'll show you that in a second. But what I'm doing today, just because I threw in DAP, which is basically junk food for the yeast to get them going, but it's not going to be something that will really sustain them through the entire process. So what I'm doing today is I'm actually going to start throwing in kind of more nutrient. So you do this thing called staggered nutrient additions, which I learned now is what all mead makers do, I guess, for the most part. I'm learning as we go. So I'll show you what I'm doing today. We're throwing in some Fermade O and mixing it up with a little bit of maple syrup, because one of these things I'm going to try to do is just add little bits of maple syrup in throughout this brew, just to try to really keep that maple syrup flavor alive. So there's my handy dandy stir stick. Just going to sanitize it. All in Vincent's equipment. But so I have 200 mils of that dark maple syrup and then about 2 grams of that Fermade O. And so this is how I figured Vince is gonna sabotage the whole thing, because I don't know what the heck this is, and he takes it out of the packaging, so I can't read what actual pitch rates we're supposed to use with this. So we're gonna go with 2 grams, so we'll just mix that on up. Like on the packaging, it might say it doesn't mix well with maple syrup. I don't know. It's kind of chunky. Is it supposed to be chunky? It's chunky. All right, so there's our concoction. Yuck. All right, come on over to our astrogen here. See if we can get a shot down in there. So we got our 2 brews, and we're keeping this at, I think it's 19 degrees. But so this is Vincent's brew. Unfortunately, it's bubbling away, so he has fermentation going there. There's mine, so Team Beekeeper. We should probably label the lids here. But anyways, let's start throwing this in. Is it supposed to be that lumpy? Vince will never tell me if it's supposed to be or not. And I'm supposed to sanitize that. So let me grab the sanitizer. Sanitize everything. All right. Oh yeah. That's looking really good. I mean, this isn't, but you can see the apples there. Let's get that in. So also, if it's any competition, I brewed way more than we needed. So, on the volume game. Oh. What am I doing here now, Vince? It's bubbling over like crazy. Okay, we're losing some. Okay. Nobody told me about that. Okay, so we're gonna just, force that on through. No point in sanitizing now. So anyways, there we go. We can taste some of this stuff on top. I mean, I feel like I need to dump more, because all the Fermade O is in there. Okay, there we go. Goal today achieved.